Cordale, what's going on, champ?
Yo, what's up? What's up, fellas?
How are you?
I'm cool, man. Good to be on with you guys. What's up, Ness? What up, Danny?
Yo, so it's funny, man, that I finally get you on because I've been watching a lot of your videos, bro. I'm really feeling what you're doing, uh, you know, on your social media, specifically your Instagram. I think that's where you do the majority of your work, right?
Yeah, Instagram is just I got the most followers there, so that's why I kind of just stay on Instagram, not really on too many platforms.
Man, I got to go through it because I know that we did not agree on a few things, bro. Let me go straight to that.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's get into it.
but how you been?
I'm cool, bro. And nothing, man. I got to fight June 15th. I'm just trying to work my way up, get this. I want to get back to that loss that I had against Amon Williams, so I'm moving my way back up to 160, and I feel better there now.
Um, I heard it's been difficult to get you these fights.
I mean, the fights that I want have been difficult. I mean, to fight guys, just to get a body in there hasn't been too hard, but just getting the guy that I want, a guy that I really want to fight.
Why do you think that is?
Uh, I think it has to do with me being a southpaw, me having, you could say that I lost, but like at the end of the day, when you watch other videos, you see I have skill, and you want your guy to look really good. So I think that's the problem that I'm running into, is that I won't make everybody look good.
Hmm. Um, it's been a minute since you've been on I guess, the big networks.
Yeah.
What do you think is keeping you from the zone? Because right now I feel like there's more opportunity for fighters than ever with Pro Box, so many different promoters on the zone, ESPN, and then your occasional PBC. Um, but we haven't been able to see you on any of them platforms.
Well, I mean the zone. I I think I'm gonna get an opportunity there, but it was kind of weird because when I asked to fight Virgil Ortiz, they could have just said like, "Oh, well, we looking for bigger fights," but the excuse was that I lost to Emma Williams, um, and that's all they would talk about. That's all the commentators would talk about the whole fight, is that I lost to him. And I'm like, well, what about the other guys that he fought that have been stopped? Like the last guy he fought, that guy been stopped multiple times, but I didn't hear them once bring that up. So it was just like a weird excuse, I guess. Um, I just really think it's just they don't want to see me make their guy look bad. They want spectacular finishes on guys. So I think that one time I lost, um, they understand it was just that one time.
Now, from my understanding, you were offered an opportunity though in this most recent tournament that I think, is it the overtime tournament or another? I know it's a zone tournament,
No,
right?
no, no, you're right. It was the overtime tournament.
Do you
Yeah.
regret not taking it now?
Nah, I don't regret it because
Really?
I'm up. Yeah, I'm up at 160, so I don't regret that at all. I was the only guy ranked in the top 15 in that tournament. They gave me that opportunity. I mean, they asked me about the opportunity about doing it, but then I wasn't going to be the number one seed, and I wasn't. There was nothing for me to really gain other than exposure because, um, I mean, I get paid what they're going to pay every fight right now. I get paid over that, so I just felt like I would be giving up my ranking if somebody beat me for money that wasn't substantial. Um, where I'm trying to go forward, not backwards.
Who could beat you in that tournament though, champ? Like I looked at it like
I,
if you
go ahead,
think
go
you
ahead.
could beat them, you needed the exposure because those win. It's like Brandon Adams when he fought on Buxino, what he did to John Thompson, and that got him more opportunities, and then he
Yeah,
eventually got on the bigger stage.
yeah, I can agree. I can agree. I thought about that too. Um, I just felt like I had to stick to. I gotta draw the line somewhere. Like
Let
I've
me
been
ask
taking a
you,
lot. Huh?
hypothetically, if you and Brandon Adams would have ended up meeting at the top, would the price would have been the same? Like, was it a set price for every fight, and that's why you ain't take it, or
Yeah,
if you
that's
make it to the top, it's a different price? Because I know overtime gives bonuses and all type of things.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest though. That's why I didn't want to take it because I didn't. First off, I didn't feel like even though I feel like Brandon Adams should be a number one, I should be a number two, or vice versa, and that wasn't the case. I was too low of a seed, and then I didn't like that. I didn't think that made sense as far as me being ranked number 13 at the time and now being number 12. That I would be a lower seed, like a 7 or 8. So I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, that that's just kind of disrespectful in that way. Um, to for somebody to be ranked that high and then not get the 1 or 2.
Yo, I'm curious. I know there was a lot of not a lot, but there were several American boxers that I know that were reached out to participate in that middleweight tournament they're doing in Japan on the Zone. Did that one is for $1 million? Did you get a call about that by any
Man, listen.
chance?
You saying this is the first time I heard about it. If they
Oh,
would have told me I got a chance out of Millie, I'd have been on the first thing smoking to Japan.
okay, yeah. I didn't know there. There was a few guys I know here in the states that was contacted, but yeah, they doing that middleweight tournament on the Zone.
I didn't know
Who,
they was
who's
also doing 60. I know they doing a lower weight with Giovanni Estrella, that weight class with Mike Leonardi's fighter. But they're doing a 60-pound Japanese tournament?
Yeah, it's a 60 pound one.
Wow.
Yup.
they
I didn't
already
even know.
got the guys locked in?
Yeah, they already got the guys locked in. They just announced the matchups. Yep.
Okay. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
hear
look
that.
into that as soon as I get off this call, because I promise y'all, man, I would have did that. I'm just looking for the opportunities that really make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, man, because you've been on that level, and it wasn't like you got blown out in your one loss. Um, it was you first round you get caught cold. It's different.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean that's really what happened, and like I'm not comparing myself to a Lennox Lewis, but look, Lennox Lewis got 2 losses and he got stopped in both of them, and he came back to avenge both of those losses. So like it could be done, People trying to write me off because of that, but it's just like, bro, it's boxing, it's competition, it's gonna happen.
how was it being in there with your last opponent? I know it was from the looks of the scorecards pretty much a whitewash, but he had experience. He had been in there with Laura. Did that show at all, or was it easier
Oh
than you
yeah,
expected?
Nah, he a tough guy. He was a tough guy. I mean, I talked my way into that fight because I knew I needed to get somebody with a credible name. So I made it seem like he was just like a nobody and couldn't fight, because I feel like that's the only way these guys are jump in the ring. But he was savvy on the inside, strong legs, kept his head like low in my chest. So he's a better fighter than what I was saying or what I thought, honestly.
Oh, nice.
What
I'm
up?
sorry. It's the same tournament we talking about.
So it's not 60,
It
right?
is 60 because Dickinson is in it. He's at 60,
Dickinson,
and then
Dickinson.
yeah. So is yeah, Stella fighting at 62.
What?
Yeah,
Man, so it is that one.
yeah.
Damn, so that been announced. We've been seeing that. I didn't know Giovanni was at 60. Lord.
He's been fighting 54.
Oh, he moved up for the money.
Yeah, he moved. He's yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Moved up for the money.
Nah,
Makes
nah, and
sense.
I'm telling you, they ain't got no experienced guys. Like they got like A side guys, 6-0, and they fighting
for
for
the
yes,
for the 160.
yes, yup.
Yo, that's crazy.
And
Giovanni's
then
the biggest name.
and
I
they
mean,
got
the
and
thing
they
is that
got
they got Japanese names. So Giovanni's the biggest American name they bringing in. Don't they
So,
got like two Japanese
oh
dudes? See,
American, yeah.
yeah.
But let
hey,
me tell you, all the guys I know, Cordell, that they reached out to for potential, bro. They they all like getting started. I'm talking about 8-0, 10-0, and like
I I
if
still would have did it, yo.
if they 10-0, they like you know what I'm saying? They guys I think is good as hell, but you know they've been fighting in Mexico and just getting their career started.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. They even doing a knockout bonus. If you get a knockout during the tournament, it's another 100,000 on top.
Damn,
that's dope.
that's good money.
To compete for a millie in general already is crazy. To be at 6-0, 8-0, and have a chance at a million. Those are things that's gonna change the sport and change like what these promoters are putting out for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, look how many people are willing to do it so early in their career because of the money. You know, it makes the risk,
Shit.
worth that reward.
We got
Right.
Floyd Schofield and H2O Ashton Sill fighting each other on Jake Paul and Mike Tyson
I'm
undercard.
happy about that, though.
Yeah,
Very
that's
happy.
going to a banger. Who y'all got in that fight?
Man, come on. You
Honestly,
seen Mike just had a heart attack on the flight, bro. Come on. You know what's going
he
on.
talking about the Austin Shield fight.
I thought you was talking about the disgrace that they calling a real fight for the main
Oh,
event.
Hey, yo, that's just procedure, man. Cause it happened on a plane. They had to do it that way. I'm telling you, it's like if you do the wrong thing, they gotta eject you off the plane. There ain't no apologies. It's just procedure.
So you was on the plane, is what you telling me?
I'm just saying, based off Mike's attorney's
Cause
statement,
they said Mike was holding on to his shirt for dear life. He thought,
he
you
was
know what I mean?
lying.
He
He
was
lying.
ah.
oh
Mike,
man.
he lying. Hey, yo, honestly though, Cordell, I want Jake to knock out Mike. Like straight knock him out, like Pacquiao style,
Yeah,
just so he could be a villain because none of y'all want that. Everybody will be mad. And we all expect him to lose to Mike. So it's like, give us
I
what we
don't.
don't expect.
Yeah, I don't think Mike is gonna beat Jake. I don't. I
Mm.
mean, like, would it be cool? It'd be cool to see Mike do that and knock Jake out. I just don't. I don't see that happening. I think Jake is going to just outbox him or outfight him. I don't know really what to say because I don't really think he's like a sharp Chris boxer. But Mike is older, man. Mike could barely extend his arms all the way, you know. So I think he compromised at this age.
I don't blame Jake in the sense that, like, you know, Netflix came to him with a check. So it's like, shit,
Yeah,
who
you
did,
gotta take it.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't mad at him, but I'm like, fuck, man. It's, I for sure thought after what just happened to Mike, I'm like, oh yeah, they gonna cancel it or they gonna add the headgear and something. But that should be interesting though. But if you was talking about the H2O and Schofield fight,
Yeah,
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 man, I probably got Schofield. I probably
yeah.
do.
I'm going H2O.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
I've seen.
I think
See,
he got a
I've
little bit
seen.
more dimensions.
I've seen Schofield in the gym. I ain't seen H2O in the gym, and for me, like I care about what you're doing in the gym. So it's just like I've seen Schofield get that work in, spar some good guys, and not not get his ass beat. So
Yeah.
we gonna
Where'd you see
see.
them dimensions at? Was it in a fight or you've been with him?
I saw it in the fights, but I was in a gym in the Cali. They got the oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. The name of the gym. I had one
Jack
out there.
Rabbit? Jack Rabbit?
Jack Rabbit. Yeah, I had one out there. Um, I had did like a photo shoot one time out there, and I pulled up to the gym to check McAllister. and he was in there, and the kid tough, man. He tough. He got skill, and to even take this fight, both of them, they both tough dudes for this, taking this fight this early. I'm sure the money there, so that's why they did it. But it's dope to see, and I think the sport is going to change now because it's two young guys doing this.
They both wanted it though. Money
Yeah.
aside though, like I'm sure the chicken was right. You feel me? But they both wanted it. Like talking to both of them before the fight was officially done, they both wanted to shut each other up.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Nah,
forward to
yo,
that one.
actually, Floyd hit me up yesterday. I'm gonna put it out there. Floyd hit me up yesterday and he said, watch he don't make weight. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, he ain't gonna make weight. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, I mean Ryan Garcia.
Oh, he gonna miss weight on purpose.
Uh,
Huh?
damn.
Which
He ain't
which
say why he thought that.
well,
Let me check.
to be fair though, the dad did tell us like a couple weeks ago that they was already trying to add a penalty in the contract just in case somebody were to miss weight. And it's like, why would we add that to the contract? Why not try to make the weight, and then if you don't, we'll figure that out. But like,
He just said, remember Ryan Garcia, same type of stuff. So we'll see. Floyd
Yeah.
and his father certainly feel that they are on a higher level. But speaking to Ashton's dad, he seems that, he's like Ken Porter. He feels like the rabbit got caught in the trap. For real. So I'm
yeah,
super excited for
he
this, man.
I know he bring up a lot. Obviously H2O's amateur experience,
Yep.
and how like they think because he rock with Jake
That he's not a real
that he
fighter.
ain't no real fighter or something like that. He like, I ain't gonna lie, I did see that street fight he had with
Who?
H2O. Remember when shit popped off? It was like an influencer card with it was like influencers and MMA fighters or something. And he was just there with one of his boys, and they start scrapping in the parking lot.
What?
Man, yeah,
Send me the link. I
yeah,
ain't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm about to say how you looking at? How you look?
Nah, he looked good. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
And let me
he
tell
looked
you,
like
let
he
me
looked
tell
like
you,
Caleb. He
let
looked
me
like
tell you,
Caleb.
out of the fighters that was there, he was the smallest one, and yo was getting busy. So I'm like, okay.
Damn, so he another Caleb Plant. While you
He
find
got
that,
he got the dog in him.
yeah, I got some questions from the people for you. We got James Benitez in Atlanta that says, how likely will it be that you get back with Ammo? Do you feel Ammo is the best in the division besides you? I rock with you. I lost bread on you, but fam, you gonna be a star.
Yo, thank you, man. My fault for losing your bread, my boy. I got you in the next one. Double back with me though.
He
Double
said
back with
double
Hey,
me.
he say
back.
spin the block.
Spin the block. Spin the block.
um, yo, to be honest, yo, I don't think he the best in the division. I would
You
like to
think
say
he
he
gonna
is.
win? Do you think he gonna win Saturday? He fights Saturday.
Ah, yo, that's a tough fight, man.
Tough. Hamza's
That's a
very
tough.
tall, man.
Yeah, and he could punch.
Yep.
That's. I mean, clearly I haven't been in the ring with him, so I can't say for sure. But from video, that dude jab looks strong. The cross, he looked like he generated a lot of power from his height, in the range that he throwing from. So that's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight. Um, but I think Johnny Beck is the best in the division right
Really?
now.
Not Adamas.
No, I don't think I don't. I'm just my opinion. Just my
Yeah, for
opinion. I
sure,
don't
for
think.
sure.
I think.
Have
I
you
think
sparred
Johnny.
Adamas?
No, I never sparred. I never been in the gym with him at all. But I think he's a really good fighter too. But I think Johnny Beck just has a little bit more elusiveness to him, traps and setups, the way he moves around. Adamas is a little more like power, power puncher, stand in front of you.
Yeah.
So I think Johnny Beck is a harder for me. I feel like that would be a tougher fight.
I got Huang in Houston says, what old school fighters styles do you study to add to your tool bag?
I love Marvin Hagler. I love watching Hagler fights, Whitaker fights. Those are my two go-tos, especially on fight night, who I like to watch.
I got AB. Can you ask Champ, where does he have family? My last name Booker. I'm from New Jersey. Yo, you from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my family out in Stamford, Connecticut, but I also got family in Brooklyn as well. And I got some family in North Carolina. So maybe we a distant cuz, bro.
That would be crazy. Um, so being from Connecticut, do you get to see Chad a lot? Is he in the gym, like not
Yeah,
training? I know he be working out and still be fighting, but I mean, like, is he coaching? Cause don't he got kids?
yeah. So Chad got his son Chad Jr. Then he got Mike Kimball, who just started doing his boxing career. Shout out to my boy Mike. He was in the Bellator, um, and then crossed over to boxing. I want to say 4-0 or 3-0 right now in boxing. But Chad still work out. Chad still runs, spar. He was out with Jake Paul. Um, Not his last fight, but the fight before that in camp with him. So it's an honor to just be around Chad. Chad to come through to this gym here and have his kids here sparring. And I get to talk to him and learn from him.
Toledo Tree says, Cordell wanted to ask about CES fight promotions and does New England boxing scene have good work?
CES is cool. I've been working with them exclusively on just doing one fight deals, which has been amazing for me. Because we've just been coming to doing a great partnership. Now New England as a whole, I ain't even gonna front, bro. If you're looking for the best work, I ain't gonna say we got the best work, but we got some competitive work. We got some guys, we got some guys who will jump in there with you, but uh, it depends on what weight class you're looking for too.
So for you, you got to go down to New York.
Yeah, for most of the time I go to New York. I'm closer to New York than I am anything else. Cause Stanford is right, like, bro. For me to get to like New York is like 20, 15 minutes. So it's just easier than going to like Hartford or New Haven,
Shit.
which would take me an
20,
hour.
15 minutes with good traffic.
Yeah, because Portchester right there. Portchester would take me 10 minutes. If I go to Mount Vernon, that'd be like 25.
Damn, who the
So
fuck in Mount Vernon though?
Mount Vernon, it's a couple gyms. Hold on.
What you talking about? Where that girl Fever was from? The
Um,
lady, what's her
I'm
name? Is it Lady Tyson or something? Remember oh man,
I don't know who that I don't know who that is.
nah.
No disrespect to her.
Okay, cause she from up that way, Mount
Lady
Vernon.
Tyson. What's her name?
I think it's FIFA or Fever. She was
Nah,
signed to Brian Cohen. We brought her up the last time we interviewed Brian Cohen. Danny drawing a blank, but it's all good.
yeah, I don't know who that is. No
But yeah,
disrespect to
nah,
her.
it's all good. But you said it's good work in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I'll go to Mount Vernon. I'll go to the Bronx. There's a different gyms out there. New Rochelle. Champs gym is close as heck because it's in New Rochelle. That take me about 20 minutes to get there. And everybody go there. The Bronx will pull up there. Brooklyn will pull up there. I spar Richardson Hitchens there. I spar Peter Dobson there. I spar any fighters you can think of, Danny Jacobs. It's a lot of work, man. Who come through Champs Gym.
For sure. That looks like all the questions. Cordell, please give out your social media. And I know you got that fight coming up if you want to give out how people can get those tickets
June
for your June
15th.
15th card at the Mohegan
Yeah.
Sun.
First of all, I want to say thank you to you guys, man. Thank you for giving me the platform to just speak about my career. You can follow me at the gift_7 on Instagram, or you can type in Cordell Booker on all platforms. Um, And I appreciate anybody who supports me. Thank you guys again for supporting me and giving me a platform to speak on. And I always enjoy the show.
Appreciate you,
but
champ.
what let me know what you didn't like that I said too, though. We don't got to talk
Nah,
about it
nah,
now. Just,
nah. It wasn't that I didn't like. I'm trying to find it, but I went through your page and it looked different from when I came across because you was doing more like a picture in picture. I feel like you had cropped yourself
oh,
out, but I don't
yeah,
see
you got to
it.
go to my reels tab
Oh,
because I took the other ones off the profile just to promote the fight. But you could,
yes. I
yeah, if you
think
go to
it's
my reels,
this.
yeah. Was it the
ropes, but
Tim
as you
Zoo?
gonna
You
see,
know,
right? He has him hurt. He's out on his feet right here, but he's gonna bounce off to the other rope. Technically, he did get held up by the rope, so I'm not gonna say the ref is wrong. I just feel like a lot of other refs would have stopped the fight, but only because it's Fury. You gotta give him that chance. You gotta give Fury the chance. Heavyweight championship battle.
which one
See,
did? So what?
so it's not even that we didn't agree. We agreed. We
Oh,
agreed because a lot of people felt like the fight should have been stopped in that round. And I'm like, bruh, this dude has shown us Wolverine-like recovery. He's gotten up from the biggest shots on the
yeah,
biggest stage. How do you snatch that fight away? And granted, bro, he was lifeless. I've been watching boxing years now. My man Limbs was like, I'm like, what the fuck? I just kept punching on my co-host like, Danny, what the oh my, because Wilder never had him that hurt, champ. Never had him that
right,
hurt. I ain't know what I was
right.
watching. I can't believe Usyk did that. We got to check his gloves, man. He got egg weights in there, man. He got egg weights in there.
So we got the name.
Oh,
It's Faye Phil May Fiver,
there you go.
and they call her Lady Tyson.
There you go. Still ain't
I'm
heard
a,
of her?
I'm gonna
She
go.
got
I
one
promise
loss
you.
though, so people
I'm gonna
write her
go
off
look her
because she
up.
got one loss. But she was trained out there, and I don't know if it's Mount Vernon or Canastota, but she got the fucking style and everything. She was signed to Brian Cohen. I don't know what happened. He said actually,
We'll
he said
wait.
no, she's small, right? She's
Oh,
small.
okay.
But he said she was hard to deal with. That's what it is. She been inactive, but she was good when I seen her. I seen her spar.
Yo,
I don't know if it was O'Shea Jones or Shadeja, or both.
but who you got Saturday between Wild and Big
You
Bang
think Wilder got
Zane?
something left?
That's. I mean, I'm going with Wilder just because, like, he's. I'm not going to just give up on him because they had one fight, man. I think he going because he's lost his last fight. He going to revert back to who he is, and him being the puncher. You always got to go with he got to punch his chance. 12 rounds is a long time. You got to get lucky. I mean, you got to be good,
I don't
not
know that.
lucky. You got to be good for 1 second.
I don't know that he could take that right hook. If Zane get close enough where he lead with that left to the body, the way he like to come over top with that right, I don't know that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
nah,
don't know. I don't
it's a
know.
tough,
I mean,
it's a tough pick.
obviously,
But Wilder
if
faster
Wilder's
than him.
back, then I doubt Zane could take Wilder's right hand, but we ain't seen that motherfucker in a minute.
He's gonna be. I mean, fast. He's a fast heavyweight, and I think that's what's going to change the fight. Is like him be throwing that quick 1-2 and putting Zhang down.
I hope Zane trained, man, because his issue is stamina. He gets a little tired.
That could get him knocked out.
Yep. Yep. But
Nah,
champ, man,
I
thank you once again. We look forward to
appreciate
getting you
y'all.
back on after the win for the victory lap.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys again.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Cordale Booker, up and coming contender.